Hello, good morning, my dear children. Welcome back to the English online class. I'm your English teacher. I hope you all are safe and fine at home, children. Okay, children, we already studied the three poems. That is poem number one, He Did It. Second, Great Grandmother. Third, Lineage. Now, fourth, we are going to study about the Skylark, which is written by Christina Rossetti. She was born on 5th of December 1830 on 29, and she was died on 29 December 1894. Christina Rossetti was born in Charlotte Street, London. Her father was Gabriel Rossetti, a poet and a political exile from Vastico, Abruzzo. Mother was Frances Polidoro, the sister of Lord Byron's friend and physician John William Polidoro. Rossetti was educated at home by her mother and father, who had her studied religious work, classic fairy tales, and novels. Yes, this is about the poet Christina Rossetti. See, children, on the screen, I have shown the picture of a skylark. It is a bird of a, it's a picture of a skylark. We have seen many birds around us. Some are very big and some are very small. Many birds sing melodiously. Among these birds, which is a small singing bird, and it sings in the air. So, in this poem, the poet expressed the singing of a skylark. See, children, what do you mean by skylark? Skylarks are the singing bird. They are found in European countries and New Zealand and in Australia. So, what are the features of skylark? Skylark is a bird which grows about 16 to 18 centimeters, and it sings for 2 to 3 minutes, and it looks like brown, and it's a very dull looking species. It look like a sparrow also. Yes or no? Have you seen a sparrow? It is just like a sparrow only. It is called a singing bird. Skylark is called a singing bird, and usually it is found in Australia and Europeans and in New Zealand. Okay, children, now let us see the skylark, and I'll read the. Okay, children, open your textbook. That is page number 53, poem number 4, The Skylark. So, children, I'll read the poem first. First, see the pre-reading activity. Do you get a chance to listen to birds singing? Have you ever listened to birds singing? Or have you watched birds flying? When does a quail sing? And how do you feel when you hear a quail? Yes, this is a what you when you listen to the birds singing also, and also you listen to the quail singing, and you'll watch the birds flying also. In the previous lesson, that is birds migration, you have seen how birds migrate in the winter season in search of food or to avoid from the cold weather. Yes or no? Now let us see the poem. Now I'll read the poem. That is, the earth was green, the sky was blue. I saw and heard one sunny morn a skylark hang between the two, a singing speck above the corn, a stage below in gay accord. White butterflies danced on the wings, and still the singing skylark soared, and silence sang and soared to sing. The cornfields stretched a tender green to right and left beside my walks, and I knew he had a nest unseen somewhere among the million stalks. And as I paused to hear his song, while shift the sunny movement slides, perhaps his mate sat listening long and listened longer than I did it. That is Christina Rossetti, how she explains the beautiful of the skylark singing. Okay, children, I'll explain the first para. So this poem is about only 4 stanzas. I'll explain the first para. Here the poet describes about the life and nature in the poem. The poet says that the skylark is singing very beautiful and joyful. Okay, children? See, children, first one. The earth was green, the sky was blue. I saw and heard one sunny morn a skylark hang between the two. A singing speck. Speck means a tiny shape of the bird above the corn. See, children, one fine morning, that is one sunny morning. Sunny means very bright sun in the morning. The poet was walking between the field. She noticed a skylark was singing between the two. Between the two means it was flying freely between the green earth and blue sky as a singing speck. Speck means a tiny shape of a bird because as it was flying very high on a corn. So it was a singing speck. That is when the poet was walking, that she was walking between the field, she noticed that a skylark was hanging between the two. Between the two means it was singing between the greenery earth and the blue sky with the freely and happily, that is above the corn. See children, I have shown the picture of the corn. Corn means maize. Now let us move to the next. So children, come to the next para. A stage below in gay accord. Gay means happiness. Accord means harmony. That is, white butterflies danced on the wing and still the singing skylark soared. The meaning of soared is to fly. And a silence sang and so to sing. So children, in this stanza, the poet explains that the field was very green because it was a spring season. In the spring season, the bird gets food very easily and it was happy in singing the song. Even the white butterflies were dancing on the wings. And still the singing skylark soared. Means the skylark was singing, soared. It was flying very high and singing also. And silently it came back. Again it flies up like singing. It was singing very melodiously. So it was very happy. A stage below in gay accord means the skylark was very happy that it was, even the butterflies were dancing on the wings. Now let's come to the next. The cornfield stretched a tender green. Tender means very soft. To right and left side, left beside my walks. And I knew he had nest unseen somewhere among the million stalk. When the Christina Rosette was walking through the cornfield, that it was tender green. The cornfield was very tender green. She was walking between the field, the right and left. She was seeing the millions of stalks of the cornfield. This is what the million stalk. Stalk means stem. She saw the unseen of the nest somewhere in the millions of the stalk of the skylark. See children, next come. So children, come to the last para. And as I paused to hear his song, pause means stop, while shift the sunny movement slide. Shift means what? Quick. Perhaps his mate. Mate means, meaning of mate is companion, sat listening long and listened longer than I did it. Say children, last para. When poet was very busy in singing, in listening the song of a skylark, she has to pause, means she has to stop to hear this song because the sun was slowly setting down. Even she did not know that his companion of whose, that is skylark, would sit and listen to the song longer as she did. So she has to leave the cornfield because the day was getting past. So Sunday was morning was getting past and it was going to become a evening. So she has to leave the cornfield. So this is what the poet explains about this beautiful and peaceful scene in the nature. The poet also seems to be in a peace, enjoying the sight of a skylark in a calm sitting. A skylark is flying between the green earth and a sky. It was singing very melodiously. So skylark usually it is a singing bird. It was singing very melodiously and the poet was enjoying the singing of a skylark. Yes or no? This is how Christina Rosette explained the skylark, how it sings very beautifully. It sings about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, children, I hope you understand the skylark poem. Yes or no? It is usually found in European countries, that is New Zealand and Australia. Okay, children, write this poem neatly in your class workbook. In the next video, I'll explain the question answers and the glossaries. Okay, children, I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you and